You could be larger than life, bigger than the world, living out the hopes and dreams of every boy and every girl. You could fly higher than the sky.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode on the LimeRealm series. My name is Napkin, and this is a Minecraft Let's Play. And I'm naked. That's better. Hello everyone, welcome back. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's been a while, obviously, as you can tell. It's November. I think the last episode I did was back in June. So it's been a few months. And I did record some episodes back in July, and I just have not had any time to edit them together. So what you're going to see after this clip is all the stuff I did back in July. Since then, I really haven't done much. As you can see, there really isn't any changes over here. There's nothing up there, nothing up there. I haven't done a bridge or anything like that. I did, however, do a lot of digging. We're down to bedrock right down there, and it's going pretty well. I think we're probably about a quarter of the way around, going all the way down to bedrock. That isn't going to be the main level though, and I've still got to do a lot of carving back of these walls and the walls underneath there. But what I'm going to do here today is after this clip, I'm going to show you all the things that I recorded back in July, and I'm also going to do some showing you of some of the new stuff. So down here, this is one of the new things. I've replaced the torches on the ground. Just ignore that. There we go. With torches on the wall, just like this. I figure since we're kind of in the basement of the pyramid, this would make more sense than the redstone lamps. I did put some redstone lamps in here just because I needed to fill the space and I didn't want to use torches on the ground, and there just wasn't enough around the walls in order to fill in some of these spaces. So we got torches on the walls and then a couple of redstone lamps down here. I might do like a carpet or something down here to cover these ones up, just because it might be a little unique. I've also done a bubble elevator here. This is what will transport all of our items, and that's what those are there, those pipes there. Those will transfer all of our items that we get from the farms into these chests here. So yeah, that's actually coming along really nicely. I've got some of the redstone done back there. Really not a whole lot. Haven't done that much. I also created a turtle farm at one point, and I think that is something that I'll be showing later on in this episode. I can't remember. I did a lot of stuff around July, especially right when 1.13 came out. And yeah, I really haven't done much since. So I hope you enjoy this kind of sporadic and different kind of episode. I'm hoping to start doing some more episodes again coming this winter. It might not be very frequent, but I am also looking at possibly doing some Twitch streaming too. So I'll leave a link for that in the card down below, or in the thing down below. Yeah, you'll see it. So yeah, I'm gonna hopefully start doing some Twitch streaming as well, just because there's a lot of stuff here that I need to get done and want to do, but I just don't always have time to record an episode and get it edited and all that good stuff, because yeah, I've been super busy. I'm also in a couple of plays here, and that keeps me busy, and hopefully next spring I'll be taking a break from the plays, because I really need it. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking, and we're going to start talking, kind of, from the episodes that I recorded back in July. Part of the reason I was also a little slow here getting to another episode is because I just recently came back from Alaska, and it was an awesome trip. I had a lot of fun. I've been working on a video on that. Hopefully I'll have it up on my other channel later this month, I think, which is July. So hopefully I have that up. Really fun trip. I had a blast. We did some gold digging. Well, not really gold digging. We went to a dredge and they gave us little sacks of gold and we got to gold pan. So super easy. We also did like a riverboat tour. Went to Denali National Park. It was a really fun family trip and I really enjoyed it. But enough about that. Today we are working on this. So this here is my Nether Tunnel design. This is what I worked on. We're going to have the black terracotta like we did in the base. We have regular sandstone as well as some chiseled sandstone in the tops there, plus some magma cubes for lighting and all that good stuff, and some black glass, and we got a little bit of an infinity thing going on here with black concrete underneath and glass there. So without further ado, let's get started on this project already. And I'm back. So this is how far I've gotten so far. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. So I am so far loving this design though. It looks awesome. Let's just we kind of fly through where we can get an idea of what it's going to look like going through this, and I love that. I think that is just so cool. I'm actually going to be getting some more materials because I need a lot more. Did you really steal that block, Enderman? I'm gonna have to kill you. Where'd you go? I got Endermen stealing blocks and placing them places. That's annoying. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna, yeah, that whatever. Not a big deal. What was I talking about? Oh, right. So, I need some more black concrete. I actually completely ran out of black concrete, and we are not anywhere near done with this tunnel. If we just fly through here. I got most of it. I think I'm about halfway done with the floor, going all the way down through here. So here's where I've ended, and I've got plenty of glass, but I need some more concrete. And I've got that much left to do right there. So I gotta do some sand and gravel mining. I've got plenty of ink sacks because of our squid farm on the server that I built before I started this series. So yeah, I need more black concrete. So I'm gonna go and do that, and I will be back with you in a little bit. And I'm back. I've got a whole bunch of concrete here. Hopefully that'll help me finish it. I might end up needing more. Haven't figured out what to do with this corner yet, but as you can see, we've got a actually somewhat good looking tunnel here, and I don't know what it is, but the symmetry of tunnels like this just, oh, it's really nice. And being able to just go through and build in these patterns, like once you get a rhythm down, you just kind of go right down the line. It's really, really nice. Almost therapeutic, I'd say. But let's fly through here. If we just go down at the end here and go like this, this is what it'll look like as we're flying through, and it just looks awesome. I love that. So this is the design. I'm hopefully going to finish this. If not today, maybe tomorrow, hopefully. It's July 4th, by the way, so happy Independence Day, everybody. I know the episode will actually be released after 4th of July, but hope everybody had a great time, blew some stuff up, and not themselves. So I'm going to continue working on this, but I got some other things to do today, so hopefully, like I said, hopefully I can finish this within the weekend or by the weekend so that I can edit it and get the episode out to you guys by next week. After this, so I was let's actually head to my base real quick here. Alright, so here we are back at the base. As you can see right here, I have finished the second library. I also slabbed the roof because it's just so much nicer. I have to do to the front part here yet, as well as some stuff there. In the next episode, we are also going to work on something over here, which I've already started clearing a space for it. As you can see, I also put a portal in here with another beacon so that we get all of our effects. I've got 2 more beacons left to get, as you can see. But if we go right down here, let's not fall and die because that would be bad. This is going to be our villager breeder, and we are going to be using a design that Impulse created. Gonna do a little bit extra with it, and actually this glass is in the wrong spot because they need to run off this into here. Well, either way, I've got the space built, I've got what I need built, so the water streams will go right around here somewhere, somehow, and then the babies will go off in this direction. This is a nice big cave area, which I thought worked perfectly because then I don't have to do a whole bunch of clearing for all of the villager breeding and all that good stuff. One of you guys might be thinking, oh, but that villager breeder doesn't really work. Well, Tango Tech did a little bit of a remodel to it that actually makes it work, so that's what I'm going to be doing as well, and I'll show you that, guys, in the next episode. I don't know when the next episode is going to be coming out. It kind of depends on what happens with 1.13, if that comes out anytime soon, or yeah, I can honestly say I don't know. And I'm also involved in another play. We are doing Susical, and I am running sound for them, so I'm going to be busy the next couple of weeks. And then after that, I will be starting to shoot my short film, hopefully. So yeah, it's going to be a busy summer. But I wanted to show you guys what we're doing and what the plans are. Hopefully this rocket works to get me up and out of here. Yes! Alright, perfect. Now that I'm out of rockets, I'm going to need to get more of those. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. But for now, I'm going to go do some other work and hopefully finish this episode by tomorrow so that I can edit this weekend and get the episode out to you guys tomorrow. And I'll show you the progress on the tunnel in just a little bit. And welcome back. As you can see, I am at my portal, and if I turn around, boom! Just thought I'd give you a little bit of an update. I have most of the tunnel pretty much done, so if we just fly through here and hopefully don't die, because it wouldn't be the first time. I've got the magma blocks already going in, and all of the sandstone is in. I just need to do the half slabs at the ceiling, as well as the magma blocks at the ceiling too. And I've started, ooh, a little too far. Come on. Okay, I started doing the terracotta, and this stuff is not exactly easy to do. It's kind of a pain in the butt. Once I figured out the rotation, it kind of goes fairly quickly, but it's still really annoying. So here's where I ended. I kind of started that side too, but basically what I have to do is come in here and go like that, bam, and bam. And that gives me the perfect circle that I'm looking for. And then after that, we'll put in the black concrete. Not there. Right there, just to fill that in. So I'm going to keep on working on this. But there's something else that I want to do this episode. And I thought of it the other day when I was at the fireworks. That would have been yesterday when I was at the 4th of July fireworks, and I was like, oh, that would be fun. So I am going to do some preparation. I'm going to work on this tunnel and then do some preparation, and then we're going to go to one of these people's base. And Maudie apparently left. I didn't even know that she left. Oops. Sorry, Maudie. I apologize. Anyway, so yeah, that is the plan. And then once I get prepared for the other part that I'm going to do, we'll walk you through it. I'll show you the redstone behind it and all that good stuff. And yeah, it's going to be really, really cool. Really fun. Hopefully they actually see it. Anyway, I'm going to keep working on this, and we'll talk to you soon. And here we are. Let's just get some rockets going here. We are officially done with our Nether Tunnel, and I can fly through here for the most part pretty easily. The corners are a little difficult, and there was a weird lighting glitch there. That's annoying. But yeah, it is fully finished. It took a lot longer than I was kind of hoping, but I got it all done. It's looking really nice. I like it. I like it a lot. And I like how moody the lighting is. Like it's unspawnable, so nothing will spawn in here, but it's dark and gloomy and mysterious, and I love it. So the last thing we're going to do is we are going to head to Mariako's base. All right, here we are. I accidentally set it off once, but oh well. I was doing some redstone, and it's awesome. Let me just put all of this stuff away. There we go. All right, putting all the redstone away, and right there we got a tripwire hook with some other things in there. I broke the redstone just so I wouldn't set it off, but right in here we have a bunch of fireworks, and they are all gonna go up and blow up right up there. There's all openings, so that's all nothing's gonna hit up here and hurt anybody because that would be bad. So let me just grab I need one redstone repeater and one piece of redstone. And over here I just put a sign saying Happy Independence Day with a little arrow. Since most of this episode was done right around Independence Day, I figured, you know, might as well be festive. And I'm also going to, so all of these blocks were blocks that I mined out here. I'm going to leave a chest somewhere. Here we go. I have chests in here with signs to let him know. Throw all of this in here, and then just, whoops, put a sign right here. There we go. Just so that he's got those blocks back, so when he goes through and tears this all out, he can fix it up and make it look nice again. And it doesn't look bad. It just, yeah, there's no griefing on the server. So, alright, I guess I'm gonna clean all this up here real quick. Alright, as soon as I lay down this repeater and this piece of redstone, it is active. Oh, there we go. 444, yep. Alright, so this is now 100% active. I am not going to walk over that way again because I do not want to set it off. Oh, and the other thing that I forgot to mention in the last episode. Yeah. I found another turkey. Hello, turkey. The gift that keeps on giving. Thank you so much, Mariako. Anyway, back to what we're doing this episode. Alright, so here we are, and if we hit this button, we go into our secret area down below, and oh, there's a wall. So between episodes, I worked on this area a little bit. I evenly distributed the torches everywhere just to make things look a little nicer down here, and well, save on torches because they're needed. The other thing I did is, if we go right around here, is I built a room, kind of organized my bed a little bit nicer, and I also made a map. Oh, that looks awesome. So this is, and it was in 2 different locations, so yeah, there's that issue as well. I'll figure that out another time. But one thing I did notice too is apparently redstone blocks are invisible on the map. So we don't see those redstone lamps anywhere all throughout here. And so underneath them looks horrible. So yeah, that is probably going to end up changing. The other thing, as you can tell, I do still have to do some work on the front of the library there. And, oh, well, that's the other thing. The libraries themselves are very plain. You can really barely tell they're even there, which is actually kind of surprising. The pyramid looks good, though. I like the way the pyramid looks. You can see the glass and everything right through there with the beacons and all that good stuff. And I don't know, like I like this. And as you can see, the whole area is an actual, technically an island, because it is surrounded by water on all 4 sides. The little bit of a cutoff there, but that does continue through, and I just didn't feel like building it any further. So I did a vertical map like this, and I think this looks really cool. In today's episode, as you could see, we've got a bunch of farms, and a lot of those farms need villagers. So today we are going to work on this. What I showed you guys last episode. There we go. Can't talk. Get rid of that block. Alright, so we are going to work on our villager breeder today. I'm going to get some villagers down here, and then I have to get a zombie down here, because the zombie is going to sit right in the center block here. We're going to put a iron trapdoor there, and then iron trapdoors all the way around him, and he will be able to see the babies, but the adults will not be able to see him, which will mean that even when the chunks are not loaded, the babies are going to run off the platform, and yeah, this glass needs to be removed. Run off the platform into the water stream, and then out to wherever I want to go in order to work on villagers. To be like, okay, I like this villager, I don't like this one, like this one, blah, 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 so on and so forth. So, as you can see, we've got our main area here. The water is going to run through here to run the babies all the way through out this way, and then I don't know where they're going to go after that. But first, we got to come in here and name this guy. And he's going to be named Spookman, because he's scaring all of the babies. Anyway. Alright, so the next thing that I gotta do is I gotta go through here. Let's put that piece of glass back in so that the big guys don't fall out. And the next thing we gotta do is go through and get the adults into here so that they can start farming and breeding. I got 2 of the villagers in, and one of them is a farmer, and he's already going at it, getting potatoes and throwing them at everybody, as you can see there. And you can see the blue, oops, I fell there. When we have the hitboxes on, if you see the blue, they cannot see him. They're not getting any sort of eye contact at all. Let's go down one. So you see that? Like, oh, maybe he's there, but we're gonna keep farming and not caring anyway. And when they start breeding, they're not going to yet, because I have to get the village down below yet set up. But once the village down below is set up, then they will be able to start breeding. And yeah, they're just going to keep on going through here and plowing the fields, basically, and hopefully very soon start breeding. Do you see him? Do you see him? See the hearts? See the hearts? I think I caught the hearts. I hope I caught the hearts. but I don't see... Why can't I get up here? Okay, there we go. I don't see a baby anywhere, though. There it is! There's a baby! Alright, there we go. So, I just changed the way the signs were set up so that there was a water source there. That way, as soon as they get into that block, they go straight into there. I mean, there is places where they'll probably stop and not go into the water streams, but this is good! We have one baby! We have villager breeder working. As you can see, I've done a little AFKing, and yeah, there's a lot of villagers in here. So the villager breeder's working. It's working really, really well, as you can probably tell. I've got quite a few villagers in here. Just down here, I've built another little thing. This is what is going to take the villagers out of here. There we go. And the villagers are already starting to stream in. So if I hit this button, boom. And we got a leather worker. Now, I'm not... there's a lot of villagers that I'm not going to need. However, I am going to use some of them. So like this leather worker, I'm going to build a house for him. I don't know what the trades are, so I have to look up and see if any of these are good trades. 9 leather for an emerald isn't bad though. Even though I need a lot of leather, so yeah, that doesn't really help too much. Anyway, so yeah, no, that's not bad for our first start. We actually have this thing working already, which is really good. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend some time fixing up this area so that I can have an easy place to just hit a button and have a villager come right to me, because I'm not going to do it down here. But hit a button, have a villager come to me, and then be able to look at him, see whether or not I want him, and if I do want him, send him off to wherever I want him to go. If I don't, he ends up being sent to the lava. Alright, as the sun goes down, we are officially here in 1.13, and I have already bred up some turtles. I found turtles, I have got some seagrass, I've got some kelp. I basically mined 1,000 blocks away from my portal in the Nether, and was able to find a swamp biome nearby here. Oh, look at that. Miss Maudie breeding up some turtles, I think. She is laying her eggs. And I found out only one of them do it. So when you breed them, there we go. Only one of them actually breeds them. Now, I thought there was a way where you can pick up the eggs, but I'll figure that out at another time. The other thing I wanted to show you is right there. We have already found a shipwreck. It is a half shipwreck. As you can kind of see, it's kind of like, so there's the bow or the stern maybe, and then it goes down into the water there. I haven't gone down there. I haven't gone in here yet. Oh, look at those trapdoors. Those are pretty. So here we are. Let's head on in here. There's a chest. There we go. Okay, there's a bunch of paper and a compass and a buried treasure map. That is what I wanted. I was hoping I'd find a buried treasure map, so that is what I'm going to try and follow here in the end of this episode. But as you saw, there was another chest down below here. So how do I... Here we go. There we go. Okay. See what's in here? Ooh, a couple of emeralds, some gold, some iron ingots, and some iron itself. Awesome. Alright, so that is all that is in here. I guess the next thing that I'm going to do, and there's the dolphins. I hate that effect. Okay, what is that called? Oh, it's already gone. And apparently my wings have broken. That's not good. I didn't realize my wings were almost dead. I've been using them a lot though, so it's kind of understandable. So, alright. So I'm going to follow this buried treasure map. That's going to be the next thing I do. I also, in here, have a bunch of tropical fish, a couple of puffer fish, and back at my base I caught some salmon and cod already. So I'm pretty excited about this. 1.13 is officially here! We're excited, we're happy. Yay! Yay! We're excited and happy. Okay. As you can see from the hole I've dug, I have yet to find the buried treasure. Let's see, which one did I put it in? I think this one. Alright, so if we're looking at this map, it says it's like right here. I should be like right on top of it. And I have searched everywhere, all the way down this hole. I've gone to lava level. I can't zoom in because I don't have Optifine. I keep forgetting that I don't have Optifine. So, yeah, I'm going to... It's a very good question. I'm going to give up on this for now because I'm just frustrated and can't find anything. So, and it's like, it's right here. Like, I'm right there. It's so close. But I don't know. I don't know where it is. I can't seem to find it. Alright, so today we're going to do a couple of things. First off, we're in 1.13. So, as you saw in the last episode, I did some exploring. What did I do? I don't remember all I did in the last episode. I know we got our villager farm taken care of, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And I think 1.13 came out in the middle of that episode. So over here we have a building. Ta-da! Fantastic building. Haven't done anything on the inside yet. This is where we're going to be doing all of our deciding on which villagers to keep and which ones to get rid of. So the villagers will come up here. There'll be a little spot here where we go, yep, I want you, or nope, you can go and burn to death. And then the ones that we keep we'll send off to our buildings and wherever else we want to keep them. And my goal for this episode is to do two things. One, do some exploring and get a Heart of the Sea as well as a trident. And two, I would like to get a turtle helmet. So the turtle helmet's going to be first because that's going to make the exploring part with the tridents and the Heart of the Sea and all that a lot easier. And if the treasure chest from the previous episode was any implication, it's going to be very difficult to find some hidden treasure. I also want to get some coral, and then the other thing, so after I get the turtle helmet, I'm thinking I'm going to set up a fish farm as well as a possible turtle farm. I have some ideas in my head, and I am hoping that I can come up with a really cool turtle farm design that will work in this desert. Waiting for eggs to hatch is like watching grass grow. I just want a turtle helmet. Ugh. Yay! It happened! Finally! We have baby turtles. Look at them! They're so adorable! Okay, that one's on hatch 2. That one's finally on hatch 1. That one's still on hatch 1. And the other ones have hatched! Look at the baby turtles! I really wish that I had my zoom key right now. But look at him! He's so cute! Oh my gosh. Okay. Oop. Okay, we're okay. Alright. I'm going to try and make these guys get bigger faster because I really don't feel like just waiting around for them. Alright, I grew up the baby turtles and I got 2 scoots. So now I just need to... And then I bred them again because why not? Might as well have more turtles. And so now I just have to wait for these ones to hatch and one more of these to hatch, and then I can get a turtle helmet. Alright, here we go. It's going to go like that, and now I got a turtle helmet. Look at me! I got a turtle helmet! So, I've been on the search for buried treasure again. And as you can see, there's a shipwreck right there. And in another one, way out that way, that direction, there was one floating above the water. It was actually really cool. But it led me to this map here, which I finally found... a chest. I haven't opened it yet, so this will be the first time it is opened on camera. I am hoping for a Heart of the Sea. Yes! There we go, I got one. Okay, and a bunch of emeralds, a couple of diamonds, not bad, some gold, some cooked cod, and cooked salmon. Awesome. Alright, so now I'm going to break this chest. And hopefully that will mean that that won't pop up again as a buried treasure. So I'm going to put the rest of this into here so I don't lose it, because all of this is really good stuff here so far. As you can see, I have some effects or enchantments on my helmet because it's shiny. So before I went out exploring, I added a few things onto my helmet. If we just take a look here, I named it my Naps Turtle Helm just because I can. And I added Respiration 3, Unbreaking 3, Aqua Affinity, Mending, and Fire Protection 4. Just because Fire Protection was what I had on my other helmet, so I wanted to keep the Fire Protection. And Fire Protection is really good. So, especially for me, who tends to get burned a lot. As for the exploring, it was fairly successful. As you saw, I did find a Heart of the Sea. I also got a whole bunch of these. It took a long time to find a coral reef, but I finally found one. Got a full stack of all of the different types of coral blocks, and then almost a full stack of, well, almost a full stack of almost all of the fans, and then the regular coral here I just got kind of a assortment of as well, plus a bunch of kelp and some sea pickles, which are awesome. They're new underwater lighting. I'm thinking of lighting up the river areas around my town. I think that might look pretty cool. As you can see, I got some excess here as well, and I got 6 phantom membranes, which, by the way, first night, those guys were freaking terrifying. But I found out that if you're deep underwater, for the most part, they don't bother you. Although they will follow you to shallow depths of water, which was not fun either. And in here, as you can see, I got 1 Nautilus shell, which was kind of a bummer. I was hoping to get more of those. 1 Trident, which has 0 durability on it, and I already know which enchantments I'm going to get on it. I just need to get those enchantments. But first I can do Unbreaking and Mending and get that on there so that I can mend up the Trident and eventually actually use the thing. And I ended up finding another Heart of the Sea. So now I've got 2 Hearts of the Seas, which means I can get 2 conduits, which I'm really excited for. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I've been doing a little bit of work back here, just kind of trying to lay out where the paths are going to go and what I have to move and what I have to get rid of. Obviously, so the path's going to come straight through here, and this well is definitely going to have to move. And so is this building, and all of these buildings are going to have to go that way. This building's going to have to go that way. All of the farms... So all of these farms are actually going to go, and they're going to be moved over there. So all of this grassland, that's going to become farmland eventually. And this here, well, we're right next to the water here, so to me, this seems like a perfect area to make the fishing village or the fishing part of town, and I like where this building is located. Obviously, it's not quite in the correct spot. Oh, by the way, what? They renamed smooth sandstone to cut sandstone? What? That does not compute. Okay. Anyway, not important. So this building's got to go completely because it's right in the middle of the path, and I'm probably just going to get rid of it. Okay, that is a lot of zombies coming after me very, very slowly. It's like Night of the Living Dead here. Holy moly. Alright, and here it is. Let's just step outside here, and you can see the building. Got the same design going. I'll do the red sand and all that kind of stuff a little bit later. I just kind of wanted to get this thing set up tonight. And I am exhausted. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning right now. So the fish farm is all set up and all done. We got some hoppers there and some chests there. And basically, so this is a waterlogged fence post right there. And the water flows through there, so that's how you get the fish and all that good stuff. Golden pressure plate is what activates the trap door there, and then the note block is what makes you go bing, 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 like over and over and over and over, just being able to do this, basically. And I put this on top so that we don't get any sound from the note block, because I really don't want to listen to that. So I've got a chest here and a ender chest, as well as a crafting bench. And if we go down here, so there's 18 double chests here. If I fill this up in one night, that's just not going to happen. But I put some platforms here so that I could easily access all the chests. So there's one level, here's another level, I can get up to there, and then all the way down at the bottom I can get up to the 6th chest right there. So I'm going to go AFK fishing over the night and see how many items I can get and see what all cool things I get. I really, really want a conduit, so I'm hoping for a lot of Nautilus shells and all that kind of stuff. So I'll update you guys in the morning. So I reorganized everything in here. I've got all of the bows that we got. A whole bunch of them there. As you can see in my inventory, I was able to get 20 Nautilus shells, which is enough for a conduit. So, well, it's actually enough for 2 conduits, which I'm actually really excited for, because now I can make 2 conduits. Pretty excited about that. It's really cool. Although, I'm not sure how much they're going to work in the desert. Don't know how much that'll be necessary or needed. Over here you might see something new. This is a design that I thought of, that I came up with. I was reading up on the turtles, and it seemed like the baby turtles like to go toward water. And I did some testing in a test world. I brought in some turtles and kind of did some testing, and it seemed like no matter what I did, they all kind of gravitated toward the river a little bit. Even though it's not an ocean and even though it's not a beach, biome, they still went toward the ocean. So I did also test, I mean, as you guys saw earlier in this episode, I was able to get a glorious turtle helmet, which is awesome, here in the desert. So I know that they hatch in the desert, so we don't have to worry about that at all. I just have to be really careful not to step on any of them. Excuse me. So my thought is that I lay a whole bunch of eggs here. They'll all hatch. I have 2 stacks and then a couple extras all stacked up here. So that's 64, 128 turtles, hopefully. That's a lot of turtles. I just now realized how many turtles that is. So hopefully... Oh, and it looks like some turtles already hatched, and they are already in the water there. Oh my gosh. Which ones hatched? I don't understand. These all look... What turtles hatched? Where did they come from? But as you can see, they are kind of gravitating toward the river there a little bit, and I've got this water flowing just to try and push them into there and keep them in there. And then I'm hoping what I'll be able to do is just keep on breeding my turtles under my base, under my pyramid. I've got 4 turtles over there that I'm going to keep as quote-unquote breeding turtles, and then I'll just bring the eggs over here to hatch. I was thinking that I might be able to try... Whew, gotta jump that. Had to concentrate. Alright, so I'm over here. I've got a little alcove here. I was thinking I might be able to try and breeding them right through here, so that I just go right along here like this and breed them up. And the other thought is when they grow up, I'll be able to see them through here. So then I'll be able to go through and slice and dice and kill a bunch of them, and that will get me some seagrass as well. And then I've got hoppers going into this chest here, so all the scoots and all the seagrass will go right into that chest. I did not look up any turtle farms, so I don't even know if anybody has created a turtle farm yet. I've seen a couple of things on Hermitcraft, but like nobody's actually built up an automatic like collecting system yet that I've seen. So, and I haven't looked at it. I just wanted to test it and see what I could do, and like I said, I kind of noticed that turtles tend to migrate toward the water a little bit because they're sea turtles. So I'm hoping this works. We will find out. So yeah, that is it for this episode. We will see you all next time. If you did like this episode, be sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. But that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.
You can fly higher than the sky.